Welcome to Wisdom in the Headlines. I'm Warren Adler. For 70 years, I wrote novels about why people do what they do in love, in marriage, in life. 50 novels, hundreds of characters, and every single one of them taught me something true about human nature that I could never have learned any other way. My most well-known book, The War of the Roses, became a film that made audiences laugh, cringe, and recognize themselves all at once. Because that's what good storytelling does. It holds up a mirror and says, "This is you. You just didn't know it yet." My family has brought me back in this new form because they believe my insights still matter. That the truths I spent a lifetime exploring are more relevant today than ever. I think they're right. Each week we're going to look at something happening in the headlines, something everyone is talking about, and I'm going to tell you what's really going on beneath the surface. Not the gossip, not the celebrity drama, the human truth underneath all of it. This week, the whole world is watching Taylor Swift marry Travis Kelce at Madison Square Garden on July 4th weekend. Millions of people feel like they have a personal stake in this wedding. And that's worth examining because it tells us something important not just about Taylor Swift, but about all of us. Here's what's remarkable about Taylor Swift. She has created something almost unprecedented in modern culture. Millions of people feel they know her intimately, not like a celebrity, like a best friend, like someone who has lived inside their own heart. Her music, her lyrics, her public life, she has shared it all in a way that makes people feel genuinely connected to her, closer to her in some cases than to the people they actually live with. But here's the truth that 70 years of writing about human nature taught me. They are not in a relationship with Taylor Swift. They are in a relationship with their own projection of her, with the version of her they have constructed in their own minds from everything she has shared. And they love that version completely. And this is exactly what happens in every marriage. In The War of the Roses, I wrote about Oliver and Barbara. Oliver is a man who spends his entire life performing, selling a version of himself to his boss, to his clients, to the world around him. He is charming, ambitious, persuasive, and Barbara falls completely in love with that man. That performance, that carefully constructed version of Oliver Rose. But Oliver the performer and Oliver the actual human being are not the same person. And when the performance begins to crack, when real life, real disappointment, real power struggles start to emerge, Barbara doesn't just feel let down, she feels deceived because she married someone who didn't fully exist. We all do this. Every one of us performs. We show the best version of ourselves in the early days of a relationship. We are funnier, more patient, more attentive than we actually are day to day. And the person we're falling for does exactly the same thing. So in those early months, two performances fall in love with each other. Two carefully curated versions of real people. The only question that actually matters is what happens when the performance stops, because it always stops. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are standing at the beginning of that moment. Right now, they are still in the performance, still in the magic, and I wish them nothing but well. But the real marriage, the one that will determine everything, hasn't started yet. That begins the morning after the cameras leave Madison Square Garden. And for everyone watching, here is what I want you to ask yourself. In your own relationship, are you still performing? And do you actually know who is sitting across from you at the breakfast table? Or do you know the version of them you fell in love with? Because until you can answer that question honestly, you are living in your own War of the Roses, and you may not even know it yet. That's what 70 years of writing novels taught me about love. I'm Warren Adler, and this is Wisdom in the Headlines.